When I was 20, my personal finance professor told me that a Benedictine monk gave a talk about yoga at the Benedictine Abbey where he was a student. The moral of his talk was that many habits benefit from an early start. One of those habits is investing. So today, I'll be talking about Robinhood, an app specifically designed to bring investment to everyone. Investing is a complicated and at times expensive endeavor. Robinhood offers commission-free trading on its platform and is accessible via its app or online. Commissions and fees may deter potential investors from putting their money into the market, so Robinhood's simple interface and customer-oriented business model eliminates some of the negative factors of investing. So now I'm going to be talking about some of the strengths of Robinhood. First, it's extremely easy to use, contrary to some other platforms. Second, there's no minimum balance, so people with any type of income or any type of cash can begin investing. Third, it's very easy to sign up, so you won't have a tedious process doing that. And lastly, there are related articles to help out beginning investors learn a little more about the stock that they may be investing in. So now I'm going to talk about some of Robinhood's weaknesses. First, half of their revenue comes from payment for order flows, which essentially means that a third party comes in and pays a specified amount of money to Robinhood in exchange for priority when executing trades. So this could cause fluctuations in the stock price before other trades can be made from other people, but this typically only affects more experienced with larger values, which many of these are not present on the Robinhood platform. And secondly, margin is potentially dangerous. So for inexperienced buyers, when investing, any losses that they may incur could be doubled due to buying on margin. So now I'm going to talk about some of the ways that we think Robinhood can improve their app. First, we think that they can provide more information about each stock. They currently do provide some information, but a lot of this is very basic, and many investors could find much better information from simply looking online, so putting it on their platform would be a much more efficient way for their users to find it. Secondly, we think that margin is a very difficult and dangerous thing to handle, and it is very easy for users to currently access margin on the Robinhood app. We would propose that users must prove that they have investing experience by showing 10% returns over a specified period of time before being allowed to buy on margin. And this would hopefully work to lessen the losses and lessen the impact of losses from margin. So now we're going to talk about how Robinhood makes its money. Their first method is Robinhood Gold, which is a subscription service in which users can make trades before and after hours, can buy on margin, and have access to more professional information. Secondly, much like a bank, they make interest on any money that is not invested in a stock that is on the Robinhood app. So any money that is simply sitting in an account that's not invested is making interest for the company. Lastly, they make money from rebates from market makers and trading venues. And these are the three major ways in which Robinhood makes its revenue. There was once a guy a couple years ago who got Robinhood and immediately upgraded to Robinhood Gold and bought stocks on margin along with his own money. He ended up making money and earned twice what he would have earned if he had only invested his own money. That guy was me. Well, I was very lucky. We urge Robinhood users to be cautious with investing on margin, and Robinhood itself to consider necessitating 10% returns before allowing users to buy on margin to limit excessive losses for inexperienced buyers.